Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Scarlett Fu, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Tatjana Darye. Tatjana, what are you looking at today?
Good morning. Looking at Alphabet shares, your ticker is Google, up about 5%. This is something that came late Friday, so it might have been overlooked, but Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway acquired 17.9 million shares in the company. That's worth about a $5 billion worth of stock, while trimming shares of Bank of America and Apple. And this comes as the company has been a net seller of equities over the quarter, offloading about $6 billion. And this is why it caught my attention. We're here at a time when valuation concerns are so high. We're talking about the AI bubble potentially bursting. And here's one of the biggest value-oriented investors stepping in, still seeing value in some of the magnificent 7 names. And this just shows you that perhaps some of those bubbles concerns are better reflected in some of the more speculative plays rather than big tech valuations, which have actually retreated over the past 5 years, if you look at conventional measures like PE.
Yeah, those 13F filings are always fascinating, but they are just a snapshot of a moment in time, and he might have changed his position as well.
Coincident with him going dark, stepping back, we're now seeing Berkshire Hathaway buy big tech.
Yeah.
Never saw that before. Really.
Remember, he only invested in things he understood, so maybe he's now understanding what Alphabet does.
My takeaway is he really is out of the equation now.
Oh, I see.
And now the new managers are asserting themselves and buying tech.
Gotcha.
That was my take.
And still finding value at these prices, which is key.
That is fascinating.
I'll transition into my next name, which is quantum computing. Your ticker is QUBT. It's up about 12%. The company reported here income, I will highlight, versus a loss in the quarter last year ago. Revenues rose more than 200% here, and they've also built a solid liquid position between cash and a recent stock offering. And this caught my attention because this is part of the speculative basket that I just referred to on AI, stock that have just, surged this year on high momentum plays and high hopes on AI. And then this stock went to fall, and it's actually down about 30% year to date. And this is where fundamentals come in and, putting a floor under this name. So it is reassuring to see that fundamentals are justifying some of those equity moves, although obviously not the extent of the moves that we have seen earlier this year.
All right, let's move away from tech and the innovation that's taking place in that sector and towards Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson shares are higher by about 1.4%. Your ticker is J&J. The company has agreed to buy the cancer treatment biotech Halda Therapeutics for about $3 billion. This is part of a strategy to cope with eroding sales for its major psoriasis drug Stelara, which is now facing competition after key patents expire. Obviously, this is a big problem for all these pharma companies. Always, when your patents expire, you see competition. You need to look for the next big thing. And this transaction is the latest in a spate of deals in the pharma industry as drug companies look to refuel their pipelines. We saw Pfizer beating Novo Nordisk in a bidding war for an obesity biotech company, and Merck buying flu treatment company Halda Therapeutics. So this deal is just the latest in the latest M&A wave among the pharma.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.